Welcome students, ninth standard, unit 18, organization of tissues. Today's topics, cell, tissues, plant tissues, meristematic tissues, characteristic features of meristematic tissues, types of meristematic tissues and functions of meristematic tissues. Let's we enter into a lesson. The first topic, cell. The cell is a basic structural and functional unit of all living organism. So all living organism is made up of cell. So cell is the basic structural unit. It's giving structure for the organism, and functional unit is it is a giving function. The animal cell and plant cell is taking function. So the cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms. So the living organisms may be unicellular organisms or multicellular organisms. Unicellular organism which has only one cell. Example, bacteria and protozoans are unicellular organisms. All higher plants and animals are multicellular organisms. So plant and animal is made up of cell. Plant and animals are made up of cell. The cell is a basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms. When you build a building, the bricks are needed. Bricks is a basic structural for the building. Same like the cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms. Tissues. What is the meaning by tissues? A group of cells positioned and designed to perform a particular function. A group of cells designed to perform a particular functions is called a tissues. In plant tissues, the example, xylem. Xylem is conduct water, phloem is conduct food. So group of cells to form, to perform a particular function is called tissues. In case of plants, xylem is xylem tissue conduct water, phloem tissues conduct food. Then what is plant tissues? Plant tissues. So plant tissues, so two types of plant tissues is here. Meristematic tissue or meristems. Meristems or meristematic tissues. So this meristematic tissue, where it is present in the tip of the root and shoot of the plant. Tip of the root and shoot of the plant. Second type of tissues, permanent tissues. Permanent tissues. There are main two types of plant tissues, meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. Today we will study about meristematic tissues, the structure and classification and functions of meristematic tissues. What is meristematic tissues? Listen, meristematic tissues are group of immature cells. Immature cell means all young cells that are capable of undergoing cell division. So all the meristematic tissues are immature young cells that are capable of undergoing cell division. It gets mitosis cell division in the tip of the root and shoot. So meristematic tissues are group of immature cells that are capable of undergoing cell division. See, the meristematic tissues are present in the tip of the root and shoot. See the root, in the root it get growth because of that meristematic tissues taking cell division. The leaf, root, stem, all the areas, the tip of the areas, the meristematic tissues are present. Now we'll see about the characteristic features of meristematic tissues. Meristematic tissues, they are living cells. Cells are small, oval, polygonal, and round in shape. Cells are small in size, oval in shape, or polygonal or round in shape. They are thin-walled with dense cytoplasm. Thin-walled with dense cytoplasm, large nuclei and small vacuoles. They are thin-walled with dense cytoplasm, large nuclei and small vacuoles. They are thin-walled with dense cytoplasm, large nuclei and small vacuoles. They undergo mitosis cell division. They undergo mitosis cell division. This is the tip of the root. It undergoes mitosis cell division. They do not store food materials. They do not store food materials. They undergo mitosis cell division. They do not store food materials. So these are the characters of meristematic tissues. They are living cells. The cells are small in shape, oval, polygonal, round in shape. They are thin-walled with dense cytoplasm, large nuclei and small vacuoles. They undergo mitosis cell division. They do not store food materials. Let's study about that. Types of meristematic tissues. So types of meristematic tissues classified based on their position. Based on their position, it classified apical meristem, intercalary meristem, lateral meristem. So based on their position, apical meristem, intercalary meristem, lateral meristem. Apical meristem, location, tips of stems and roots. Apical meristem, tips of stems and roots. So apical meristem, it present the tip of the stem and root. Intercalary meristem, it present in between the tip and base of the stems and leaves. It present in between the tip and base of the stems and leaves. That is what intercalary meristem. Then lateral meristem. Lateral meristem, sides of stems and roots. Lateral meristem, it present in the sides of the stem and roots. That is what? Lateral meristem. Let's study about the functions of apical meristem. The apical meristem, it gives growth in the tip of the stem and tip of the root. The increased length at tips. The apical meristem, increase the length at the tip of the shoot and the root. The intercalary meristem, the growth, the increased length between nodes. What is node? This is what? Node. See, this area is node. In between these two nodes is what? Internode. So it increased the length between the nodes. Intercalary meristem, the increased length between nodes. Then the lateral meristem, it also gives the growth, it increase the diameter, increase the diameter of the stem and root. So these are the three types of meristematic tissues which is present in the plant. Apical meristem, its location, tips of the stem and root. Intercalary meristem is located in between the tip and base of the stem and leaves. Lateral meristem, it presents the sides of stem and roots. Then functions, apical meristem increase length, the tip of the shoot and root. Then intercalary meristem increase length between nodes. Then lateral meristem increase diameter of stem and root. Let's we study about the functions of meristem in shortly. Already we know very well. Is actively dividing tissues of the plant. Meristematic tissues, which is present in the tip of the shoot and the root, it actively dividing tissues of the plant. Next point, they are responsible for primary and secondary growth of the plant. So this meristematic tissues actively is dividing, and also it is responsible for primary growth and the secondary growth of the plant. So today we have studied about cell, tissues, types of tissues, characteristic features of tissues, and classifications of meristematic tissues and functions of meristematic tissues. Thank you for watching. We'll continue the next video, the permanent tissues. Thank you all.